Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me. I hear someone running down the hall outside, feet pounding.
I am the champion of the universe!
I suppose he did well in his exam.
Watch out!
Uh-oh. I stick my head out into the hall to see Luke and Donald picking themselves up off the floor. Why is Luke doing this in the morning? Wasn't the exam yesterday?
You okay? You're not solid enough to knock me out. Go on, I'll see you after detention.
What should I do today? I will go to the mall and see if I can buy Donald a card. Yeah, there we go. William told me that Donald's birthday is next week and suggested I could get a card if I wanted, but that it wasn't required. Card shopping! Look at that! I wander around the mall for a while, not sure where to find such a thing, and eventually discover a store that is half filled with cards and half filled with wooden carvings. I'm not sure why they go together. I expected a piece of paper with a picture on it to be quite cheap, but these cards are being sold for a few dollars each. And there's so many of them! What possible purpose can they all serve? Happy birthday should not be complicated. We have some money. Blank card with a dog. Get a card with a joke. With the sloppy, colorful lettering and exclamation points, I can recognize what's meant to be a joke, even if I don't always entirely get them. There, job done. That didn't take long. What else should I do? Okay. We haven't gone to the arcade. Do I want to go to the arcade? I think I've done everything except window shopping here, which could get our stress down. How much is our stress at? 13? We can also get our stress down by going to the Let's go to the arcade. I haven't been here in ages. The only amusement arcades I have seen in person are meant for gambling. The machines have many buttons and flashing lights, but they are not video games. Here, the machines come in all shapes and sizes. There are head-to-head racing games, giant dance pads, and claw machines stuffed with toys, including a very special bunny. Along the back wall, I see machines with colorful theme paintings and bright lights cycling through awards. 50K, 100K, 1 million jackpot. $1 million! They give out prizes like that in a little mall like this? I'm almost afraid to step closer in case I'm entering a restricted area. I don't want to be arrested. But when I get a better look, I realize that they are not fruit machines at all. Flippers bounce a silver ball around inside a table. These must be pinball machines. And judging from the player who just walked away, they don't give out prizes at all. That's disappointing. You gotta be pretty good. I'm trying to read some of the games in here. There's Formula 11, Ridge Run. That's game over. Pin Picture? I think? And Claw. The Claw! I wonder if I can get the bunny again. It takes quite a bit of time. And or I could just watch. That's free. For nostalgia. I pick out a stuffed toy that looks like it's positioned in a place the claw can reach, insert my money, and maneuver towards my prize. The claw opens like a flower before dropping over the head of the stuffed rabbit. It closes and lifts, but the toy slips out of its grasp. Better luck next time, I suppose. Ah, the elusive bunny. So that's still there. Good. I can't remember the bunny's name. Hoppington or something like that? I'm settling down for a meal in the cafeteria when I hear someone call my name. Oh, hello, you.
Busy?
Not particularly. He takes a seat across from me.
So, how are things going with you and William?
I found his secret poetry club, but I can't tell you the details.
I don't need to know.
I have to prepare a poem for a future meeting. Do you think I should go with something he would recognize or something from my homeland?
From your home would be better. It's more personal to you. It gives him more to be interested in. Don't read a translation. Stick to the original language. It will sound exotic, and not sexy. You'll know you've intrigued him if he asks you what it means.
Thanks. He shakes back his hair.
I was hoping for a bit of friendly consideration.
What do you mean?
I intend to escort Ellen to the dark dance this week. It can be disorienting for newcomers, even dangerous if they're not careful. She'll enjoy herself more with a steady guide. Of course, if William catches wind, he'll probably expect me to ravish her under cover of darkness. Which just shows how little he knows the game. She's a shy girl. It's far too soon to make that kind of move. I will be a perfect gentleman. But William's temper might create a problem.
He said that he knew he was overreacting about you and would try to back off. I don't think he'd want to start trouble. Not unless you really were groping girls in the dark.
Still, it might be useful to have you nearby, in case of trouble. I can count on you, can I?
Sure.
Thanks.
I didn't even have the option. We're basically brothers. You know. We've been through a lot. He stands and nods to me.
I'll see you around.
He leaves me to finish my meal. Oh boy, what are we gonna have to do? This all started with distracting Damien, and now we gotta distract William. Of course. Did we? Okay, we did that. Did we read? Yes, that was the last thing we read. Okay. Birthday gifts. William has my advice on what to buy Donald as a gift for his birthday, which is next week. Falling star. I saw Professor Potsdam tell Barbara to jump off the roof so that a group of seniors could magically catch her. At least no one got hurt. We think. That's cute that he called her a falling star. Exam success. I disabled the poison gas trap, escaped the dungeon, and received 5 merits. Dance escort. Damien let me know he was planning to attend the dark dance with Ellen, and that he was concerned about William reacting badly to the news. I agreed to keep an eye on things just in case. He also suggested that I should read poetry from my part of the world, in its original language, in order to intrigue William at our meetings. Okay. I didn't buy anything, right? No, I didn't. But I don't think I really learned any other useful spells, so we'll just leave it at that and continue on. When do we meet for poetry club again?
Hey guys, remember, dark dance on Thursday, which means no class on Friday.
Oh yeah, I don't have to schedule sleep. Thanks, Donald.
This is terrible. Come on, it's a day off. Think of all the fun we can have. Not that, the dance. Even if I can convince someone to go with me, I'm probably going to step on their toes. It's not really a date dance, man. We're not there to be romantic. It's a ritual. So, I have to learn ritual steps? Not exactly. You just dance. You have to feel it. Get the rhythm and the beat, and then let the spirit move you.
He demonstrates with a little roll of the hips. Nice. Everyone's moving around at random in the dark.
I'm definitely going to bang into somebody.
Try standing in a corner. Ooh. I mean, I want to dance, so I don't want to be like, I'm gonna suck. I want to be an awesome dancer. Sorry, Luke. Maybe you should try to find a corner out of the way and dance there.
Look, just stick with me and it'll be okay. I'm used to your elbows by now. Ugh.
So, what should I do this week? Dark dance. Alright, so we're gonna do blue, and blue, and blue, and blue. How are we doing in blue? 58? Alright. That's good. We'll soon be able to work on our mana and strength. Professor Grabner walks to the front of the class, looking over his notes.
I have heard it said that there is a principle in martial arts. Use your enemy's strength against them. Through the use of blue magic, you can warp a spell as it is being cast, twisting it to change its target. Imagine that I am about to cast a spell which will pierce you with 1,000 knives. If you reflect that back upon me, it would not matter that you lack the power to cast the original spell yourself. My strength would serve your ends. As with the other blue spells of this type that we have discussed, it is only useful when a spell is being cast. It does not create a permanent spell shield. Reflection is redirection of a specific spell at a specific moment. If there is no magic for you to redirect, then your spell is wasted.
Okay, it's only 8. Reflect is handy when you're going up against somebody. Is true. I hear someone knock on a door down the hall and pop my head out to see if anything interesting is happening. Hello?
So I wanted to wish you a happy 17th.
He hands over a package wrapped in glossy dark blue paper, more falcon's color than a wolf's. The package is wide and flat. It could be a book or a shirt, perhaps, because we definitely know it's not cheese. William would not listen to us. Donald takes the gift, but doesn't unwrap it.
Thanks. Urchin's not with you? You know your sister. She's probably not out of bed yet. I'm sure you'll see her later today. She wouldn't forget your birthday. Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday. I hand over the card I bought him.
Wow, that's almost as bad as the one Luke got me. Thanks. I've got to get on to class now. You kids have a good day. Hey, I'm older now. Right.
He leaves and Donald shakes his head.
Must be simpler, being an only child.
He steps back into his room, gift in hand. I want to know your reaction to the cheese! See, I stressed out, Donald. You didn't tell me what you thought about the cheese. Whoops. Well... I clicked by accident, but I succeeded, so it's fine. Whatever. 66. Nice. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever been here at night. When the school year began, suppers were still lit by sunset, but the approaching winter crowds the light out of the day. Oh, neat. I get my tray and look for a place to sit, eventually spotting an open stool near Virginia and Ellen.
You've got no reason to be so... Oh, hi, Franco.
Hi.
Don't you think Ellen should stop being so gloomy?
I'm not gloomy. I've just got things on my mind.
Well, get them off your mind. You'll feel better when you get moving. I always do. Just let yourself go and get into the music.
Sure. I'm fine. She stands up. I'm not very hungry. I'm going to go freshen up. She drops her brownie onto Virginia's plate as she leaves.
Yeah, I'm worried about her. She always says she's fine. I can't figure her out.
Maybe she really is fine?
You can't be that bad at girls. Her mouth says she's fine. Her eyes and everything else?
Being worried apparently doesn't stop her from eating her roommate's brownie.
Catch you later. Enjoy the dance!
She leaves me to finish my food.
Oh boy, here we go.
Late in the evening, hours after dinner, the students are summoned to the dark dance. Now even the lights in the halls have been turned off, leaving only moonlight and the faint blue glow of magic to navigate by. I can hear the drums in the distance, Feel them more than hear them, a rhythm that shivers through the walls and floors. Groups of students pass by in little clusters, murmuring to each other. There's no rule against speaking loudly, as far as I know, but the atmosphere promotes a spirit of mystery. In the dark, it's hard to tell who is who, and even harder to tell what they are talking about. At least until I hear a familiar voice.
Then why did you say it?
I didn't know what else to do. I was trying to push you away.
Is that Ellen and Damien? I peeked down a side corridor into the gloom.
You certainly did that.
I'm sure you've heard the stories by now. William will have made sure of that. About me and how I hurt people that get close to me. And it's true. Every bit of it's true. Everything I touch goes wrong. I didn't want that for you.
I thought Damien told me he and Ellen had a date planned for the dance. This sounds like they must have had a fight.
So you insulted me, you hurt me, to protect me. That's stupid.
I know. I'm an idiot. I always have been. You're the clever one, Ellen. You're not like other girls. You're special. You're a wild seed, but you outshine every born witch. You see things in an instant. You're not afraid. You charge forward like a hero. You deserved better than to get mixed up with a villain like me.
That's true.
I can choose that for myself.
You see, you're not afraid of anything, even when you should be. I lied to you, and then I tried to stay away. But I miss you. It hurt, not talking to you, knowing that you thought I hated you. Knowing that even when I sent you presents, you'd never imagine they were from me.
That pie was from you?
I don't usually attend things like the Apple Festival, where I have to hide what I am. But I thought you might be sad that you couldn't go, so I brought you something. I hope you liked it.
I'd never had apple pie before. It was sweet.
So are you.
I feel awkward watching this. I think I'd better go on to the gym. Damien did ask me to keep an eye on things, but they're not actually at the dance yet. I'll find them again later. Whoa. That's new. As I step into the gym, the darkness wraps more tightly around me. My eyes struggle to gain awareness of the space around me. There are only shadows shifting and the endless rustle of unseen branches. Dead leaves crunch beneath my feet and the scent of pine hangs in the air. The drums still beat, though I cannot see the drummers, and now that pulse is joined by the threads of melody. I can't make out all the instruments. A flute, a guitar, nor can I tell whether it is being played here and now, or drawn out from the memory of a concert elsewhere. And so I let myself drift along, drawn to the rhythm. The music loops around itself in a spiral pattern, tracing the passage to the other world without ever quite opening the gate. It does not stop, it does not start. There are dancers around me, aren't there? Only silhouettes and suggestions, maybe there, maybe not. A chill autumn breeze caresses my cheek, carrying with it a warm curl of smoke. I sway carefully, trying not to impact the people around me, and the need for constant shifting moves me along the floor like a twig caught in a slow current. The night goes on, playing tricks with my sense of time. How long have I been here? I'm thirsty, but I'm not sure which way the nearest water would be. I turn towards the edges of the room, trying to reorient myself. After so long in the dark, my eyes are somewhat better adapted, but without the clear outline of devilish wings, I would not have noticed Damien. I was supposed to be watching out for them, wasn't I? I move closer. They're dancing very close together, Damien looming behind her, his wings serving as a shield to keep others at bay. He's probably getting bumped into a lot that way, but she isn't. I look around a bit to see if William is anywhere nearby, but it's impossible to be sure in this gloom. He certainly isn't bothering them. Suddenly, Ellen's shadow detaches from Damien's and moves closer to me. Hi?
Is it true? Did William ask you to spy on me?
What? I'm not sure what to say. That's not exactly what William asked me to do, and it's not what I'm doing, but I can't say that it's a lie either. Damien.
So it is.
I'm not spying, and William just wanted to be sure you were okay.
I'm fine, and you can tell him that.
She stomps back to Damien. Whoops. Hopefully he can reassure her that I didn't have any bad intentions. Wait. How would she have known that William asked me to get involved? Unless Damien told her, and then told me to be here and watch them. Oh, yeah. Pushing her further into his arms. As a fellow schemer, I recognize the plot. Sneaky. But I guess that's my favor paid back. I like that Franco just doesn't care. He's like, ah, well, I guess the debt is repaid. Sayonara, Damien. Whatever bad news he's up to with Ellen, I don't care, because I don't care about Ellen. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll get you one day, Damien. A table set up by one of the walls contains a large rock bowl filled with water that ripples and burbles continuously, an enchantment keeping it flowing and fresh. Nice. Excuse me? There are no cups, so I have to dip my hands into the water and scoop out a mouthful, then shake my fingers dry. Thirst sated, I return to the dance and the night stretches on. Surrounded by friends and mysteries, I dance the night away. Freaking Damien. Can't believe. Ah, excellent. Classes are cancelled on Friday, so we have a chance to sleep in and relax. Still, I feel awkward about staying in bed past noon when I'm so used to getting an earlier start. So, lunch. I like how you think. I pop into the cafeteria and grab a tray of food. It's pretty empty in here. The lack of scheduling for the day means that no one's in a rush to get onto other activities so they can eat whenever they like. It also means that I have no idea what anyone else is doing for the day, or what I want to do. I still need to pick out a poem to perform tomorrow night. I could try to talk to Ellen about last night. Blech. I could just hang out with Donald and Luke. I'm sure they'll be doing something fun. First, I need to finish my meal, but then I think I'll read poetry. Right. After eating, I will head to the school library. Sounds like a plan. It doesn't take long to discover the weakness in this plan. The Iris Academy Library is not what one would call a wide-ranging collection. There are books of poetry on the shelves, exactly 3 of them. 1 Oxford British anthology, 1 American, and 1 collection of love poems. Well, the love poems are out. The table of contents lists 800 poems in the British book alone, so club members do have options to choose from. Still, it's limiting. They will all have read these before. No surprises. There's a bookstore in the mall. If I go tomorrow, I might find something more unusual, but only the sort of thing that's current in America. If I send a message home quickly, my parents might be able to have something delivered by tomorrow, though they would wonder why. The easiest thing would be to pick from the poems here. I mean, this is taking Damien's advice, but we want to pick something exotic, right? Exotic poem? So going to the mall and taking any of the poems here is not going to help. I don't know what the dealio is with Franco and his parents, so I'm, like, reluctant to contact them. We could ask Miss Darden for help. And see what happens. Why not? Let's just see.
She is a librarian, after all. Maybe she keeps restricted poetry books behind the counter or knows where to find some. Maybe she's a poet herself. Excuse me, Miss Darden. Can I help you, sugar? Do you know where I can find some poetry? Something out of the ordinary. There isn't much on the shelf.
Are you looking for pretty words or powerful ones?
I don't know. I wanted something interesting to recite.
Ah.
She reaches into one of the pockets on her robe and draws out a small book only half as long as my hand. The title reads, Poems of Life and Death.
You just copy something out of that and bring it back to me, do you hear? You'll find what you need.
It would be poor manners to refuse. I wonder if these are her favorite poems. It's still only one book, and if she offers this to everyone who asks, they might be even more familiar than the ones on the shelf. On the other hand, maybe this just happened to be the book she was reading today, and that's why she had it with her. In any case, I pick a poem and jot it down. I think I'll go look for my hallmates.
I don't know about that one. I want something unusual. I'm gonna have to rely on Mom and Dad, I guess. Let's hope.
It's a pity I can't look over the collections myself, but anything my parents pick out will be a change for people used to poems like this. I pen a quick note explaining my needs and send it off through the charmed box. I think I'll go look for my hallmates. Hey guys! Are you set for your weekly detention, or do we have to cause a ruckus?
I took care of that days ago. I heard that you might have company this week. Something about Barbara Salmoro using white magic to detect spirits at the dark dance.
Ooh, that's a big no-no. No, don't do that. Nope.
I didn't hear anything about that.
You'd better look out. I heard she files her nails with a knife. Claws, rawr. I heard it was her teeth. Like a shark. She'll eat you alive. She was seen in the cafeteria using a knife on her nails, but I have not heard about her clawing anyone.
He taps his hands together and then digs into his pocket.
I purchased a few packs of cards this weekend. Would you all be up for a game of poker? Don't you need more people for a poker table? I thought it was bridge that played four. Four's plenty for stud poker.
Student poker?
That's not what stud means. Why is it called stud poker anyway? I don't actually know. Maybe if you win, you'll be a real stud. I don't think we're in any danger of you winning.
Is Logan that good?
Would you care to find out?
That depends on what the stakes are. If he's an expert, I could end up losing all the money that Ivor's Academy allows me to hold.
Penny chips and bragging rights only.
We spend the afternoon playing games. Luke generally loses, but he doesn't seem to mind. As for Logan, he does well, but not that well. I don't think he's a secret card genius. Unless that's exactly what he wants me to think.
Oh, her scheming personality gives me life.
Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me.
Well, I don't have to go to the mall. I could study. I am curious about going to the dungeons and trying out a few of our other spells and just seeing what they do. Why not?
I make my way down to the dungeons.
Bloop.
It appears that things have been slightly rearranged around here. The door I was expecting has vanished, and I have to walk further down and take a turn to the right before I find a staircase.
Alright. Let's see what's in the dungeon today. There's a hole. Okay. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the floor. Okay. I thought I turned the right way originally. I was just confused. Hello, plant. Hi. How are you today? It is undamaged. Well, that's good. How's the pile of rocks? They look heavy. I wonder if I could transport the pile of rocks onto this thing. Well, that would be rude, wouldn't it? Hi, bye. I'm just trying to go and look around. You can follow me if you want. Let's see. Yeah, the plant waves its branches. Oops. The training dummy rolls forward, but there is the wall in the way. The training dummy arrives from the west. I mean, I guess that's true. So there's another... Wait. Are there two of you? There's two of you. The training dummy has rolled. What happens when you guys, like, meet each other? Alright. Is there anything here? No? That's just... Alright, well... If you'll excuse me, I have some holes to jump. There we go. The plant waves its branches. The plant waves its branches. Which way do I want to go? I guess we'll go straight ahead. I can see, so I can teleport. Teleport self. I'm not gonna have a lot of mana to do this. Which way am I going to want to go? Maybe I should go here. Alright. They look heavy. How's the forward wall? Okay, it's fine. Very good. Is that another pile of rocks? Yeah. They're also heavy. Same pile of rocks, I guess. Huh, is that it? That's disappointing. Wish I could click on the map. But it looks like there's nothing really over here. I was just able to teleport. I guess I could teleport one of the plants over here if I wanted to, but they can't actually reach me right now. Let's teleport ourselves again. Oh. Really? I can't actually step forward. That is unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Just. And then I'll have to use it again. And then I won't have much to do after that. That'll be the end. Oh. I'll have to give up probably, because I won't be able to get myself out of here. Oh well. Exploration is its own reward. And things. Yeah, I'm gonna have, like... no mana. I'm gonna save. Sometimes if you're very athletic, you can jump these. Let's see. Menu. Save. Dungeon. Okay. let's see. You can't see the bottom. Okay. So I can't actually jump it. What happens if I wait? Can I... Yeah, waiting doesn't do anything. Can I put light in the bottom? Nope. Huh. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Nope, I'm gonna have to give up. That's okay. We're out now. Poetry time! It's magic, the way we got out of there.
We gather in the greenhouse for a meeting of the Midnight Poets. Corinna starts off with a poem about autumn.
Season of mist and mellow fruitfulness, close bosom friend of the maturing sun.
A few other related pieces follow. I suppose the dark dance has made everyone aware of the changing seasons. One sophomore reads out a Halloween poem of ghouls and goblins, with a rhythm so strong that hands start tapping to the beat as he goes. William takes things in a more personal direction.
We make ourselves a place apart, behind light words that tease and float. But oh, the agitated heart, till someone find us really out.
And then it's my turn. I pick up the poem that my parents sent me. It is one that I know well, but having the words in front of me ensures I don't make mistakes.
Okay, Mom and Dad came through. Oh, I've made a mistake.
Moya bukara more, se te lash e maste pash.
I read through the lines, knowing that my listeners probably can't understand them. Like many poems from my home, it is about the pain of losing that home. If I could never return to the place that I was born, my heart would be broken too, but I am only away for a while. Many heads make little nods. Next comes Tyrannus' turn, and he reads what I recognize as an angry bit of Shakespeare. At last we toast our cultural success with tiny paper cups of spiced apple juice and then turn in for the night.